Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rick Williams, your singing real estate negotiating trainer. And today we're going to have a lot of fun, but at the same time, we're going to talk about a phenomenal phenomenon that's going on around the world. And I just don't want you to get left behind. So that's right. Today, I'm going to try to take you out of the spirit of Fred Flintstone, the spirit that I had before I found out about this incredible phenomenon, before I found out about this great information that is really changing the life and the life of my posterity in terms of what I'll be able to leave when I leave up out of this place. Okay? All right. So today we're going to talk about digital money to do real estate deals with or any other transactions that you want to do versus paper money, digital money. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the phenomenon of digital money such as the leader called Bitcoin. All right. Bitcoin is digital currency. All right. Versus the old fashioned yabba dabba do money that you've been spending all your life. I know you think this is big money. All right. Because we've done real estate transactions, several of you all that are in our listening audience today, and we've done very well in our lives. However, I thought this was big money. All right. Until I found out that this was a thing of the past. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to get with the new times. All right. I need you to get out of the yabba dabba do stage. All right. Okay. That was me. Okay. I was Fred. I was him. All right. So don't feel bad if you've been left behind. All right. But feel bad if you stay left behind, because today is going to be some revolutionary information for you, and you will have an opportunity to transform from your old Neanderthal ways of the Benjamins, baby, and start moving your way up into what people are doing around the world, who are becoming millionaires and multimillionaires and billionaires in the cryptocurrency industry. So what is Bitcoin? All right. First of all, Bitcoin is the exchange of money from one person to another without the interference of a bank. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Don't you want the government and your nephew Sam out of your business? What do you mean? Nephew? Yeah, he's your nephew. He's my nephew because I'm older than y'all. Remember, I'm Fred Flintstone. All right. All right. So he's your nephew. You call him Uncle Sam. I call him Nephew Sam because I was around way before he came. You better laugh at my jokes. You know they're funny. All right. Okay. So listen, this is what I did. I took some money early this year and I put it into Bitcoin, and my money went up over 400%. 400%. So what do you do when you make a real estate transaction? What do? You take it on down to the bank, don't you? Sucker. You take it down to the bank. And what does the bank do? They treat you like Fred Flintstone. They give you the same old rates that they've been giving people for the last, 10, 20 years now. And it takes a lifetime for you to make $1, turn it into $2. All right. Okay. I taught you before about the rule of 72. Stop putting your money into these rinky-dink little accounts and stop being like I was, Fred Flintstone. You know what I'm going to do? Everybody here that doesn't pay real close attention to what I'm telling you today, if you want to continue into them old Neanderthal accounts, I promise you I'll mail you a Fred Flintstone suit on the house while we all laugh our way to the Bitcoin bank. All right. So again, Bitcoin is the exchange of money from one person to another. So I can send money to my sister in Scotland. It takes a couple of seconds with a couple of pushes of a button on the application on my phone, and bam, she has it into her account. It hasn't been interfered with, and they didn't take $200 and $300 out of my money, $500 and $600 out of the money, and it got there in a matter of minutes versus taking 2 and 3 days. All right. That's the Flintstones. If you're sending money that way to people in different parts of the world, of people that you need to send some money to, that is so old-fashioned. And it's happening right here, right now, in this time and era that we're living in. And so many of us are asleep. All right, so I'm trying to wake you up today. Wake up out of your sleep, my brother and my sister, and start doing things with your money that makes sense. You work way too hard for it, put in way too many hours, and God forbid it just sits around in a Fred Flintstone account, which is what your CDs are, which is what your annuities are, which is what your passbook savings accounts are. They are Fred Flintstone accounts. All right. Okay. So find out what you need to find out. Research what you need to research. Email me if you don't know what you're doing, and I will have somebody on my staff show you how you can get started with these particular accounts. Okay. All right. So let's talk again about who's endorsing this. First of all, Bill Gates says that, now, you ain't got to look real far. Just Google Bill Gates and Bitcoin, all right? Bill Gates says that Bitcoin is better than currency. And I can understand why he says that, because when you're able to send your money from one person to another and you don't have to have the interference of a bank, then you can start a whole community of people being able to give back and forth to one another unimpeded. And of course, that's going to increase the circulation of money. All right. So there are a few different cryptocurrencies that are out here. Not just Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is the leading one. If you buy Bitcoin now, it's over $4,000 for one, okay? Just $4,000 for one coin, all right? Now, when I say coins, they're not coins, all right? It's just the term that they use for this digital money, all right? So when it started back in 2009, it was a dime for a Bitcoin, all right? One dime, okay, in 2009. But as people caught on to what was going on and it started circulating, it went up to over $4,000 as we speak today, currently around $4,000 for one coin. It was only around $800 to $1,000 when I started at the beginning of the year, all right? Okay, so it went from $800 to $1,000 up to over $4,000. In other words, if you had put in $1 million at the beginning of the year, you would have $4 million now. All right, if you had put in $10 million at the beginning of the year, you would have $40 million now, and you didn't even do one single real estate transaction. You just put the money in. All right, and what we're anticipating is that a Bitcoin will be worth $10,000 perhaps by next year this time, and even up to $1 million for just one coin. All right. So back in 2009, it was a dime. All right. So it's already went up 1,200% or something. 12,000. I mean, what you do the math from a dime to $4,000, whatever the math is with that. All right. You didn't have to major in math to know that if you had started with something that's a dime, and that is worth over $4,000 right now, that you be a true baller, okay? You don't have to have a degree in physics or a degree in finite math to understand that. All right. So anybody who had put up as little as $200 back then would have over $8 million right now. 200 to 8 million. 200 to 8 million. Okay. All right. So once you start stacking up whatever you're doing in your particular business, then you need to put your money in something that's going to grow a little bit faster. No, not a little bit faster, a whole lot faster. It's not about the Benjamins, baby. It's about the Bitcoin. I'm not talking about a bit of honey. I'm talking about a bit of money. Yabba dabba do. All right. So who's endorsing this? So we have Richard Branson. He put in millions to help make sure that the software, to make sure that the everything, that the mining that they do for Bitcoins and stuff, to make sure that the blockchain accounts that they have, and you got to get used to those words: mining, blockchain. This is a whole new language. It's a whole new world. And God forbid you just sit around here and yabba dabba do your way through your weeks and your months while you're working so hard to build up something, and then you put it into these old-fashioned Brontosaurus accounts. You hear me? You hear what I'm saying? Dino might as well be the teller when you walk up to your bank, all right? Because your bank is the bank of the Stone Age, all right? So get out of that stuff and move yourself forward. This is not going to be a long tape today. I just simply want you to know that there's a tremendous difference between Bitcoin and all of these different cryptocurrencies, all right? So how do you open up an account? Okay, you open up an account by going to Coinbase.com and just simply opening up an account, all right? And they'll give you all of the instructions on what you need to do and how you can transfer money from out of your bank into Coinbase. And then why am I telling you this? Because I love you, all right? I don't care. I mean, you can call me or email me and we can help you and get you involved in all this sort of thing. And if you decide you want to do that, there'll be some fees associated with it. But just read for yourself and go to Coinbase and learn how to open up an account. All I want to do is see you prosper, okay? Because I'm like a tree that's planted by the rivers of waters. Whatever I do, I prosper. So I believe in giving and sharing knowledge and information so that you can be able to get ahead, all right? And when you find out what's going on, don't you be a hoarder. You go out and you let people know what's happening too, so that exponentially other people will grow. Let me tell you something about life. When you help enough people get what it is that they want, you'll be able to walk in incredible abundance where people are chasing you around and you're trying to figure out who it is that you want to help because you only have so many hours in a day to respond to all the people that are trying to help you. So I'm trying to drag you from out of the Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. They're a Brontosaurus family. Because they're still using cash and they still investing their money in the bank. And I'm trying to teach you some sense so that you can get up out of there and get up out of there with a hurry. I'm trying to scare you straight. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to yabba dabba do you up out of that Neanderthal way of thinking. So go to Coinbase, open up yourself an account. All right. When you go to Coinbase, then you can buy Bitcoin. You can buy Ethereum. Now, I started with Ethereum. At the beginning of the no. I didn't start with that at the beginning of the year because again I didn't know what it was, right? It just sounded like another word, Ethereum. I thought, what was that? Some type of gas or something? I was snoozing on it too. It was only like $35. Well, I finally woke up and did better than that. And so now it's over $300. And just like any of these other cryptos, it's got the potential to go up to $2,000, $4,000, $10,000 for one coin too. So am I trying to persuade you to do something outside of a bank account? Yes, I am. All right. I am trying to persuade you to get about being the Fred Flintstone era. All right. So how do you spend it? Okay. So you can get a Visa card like this one that I have right here, and mine hasn't even been activated because I don't need the money. All right. I just pile the money up for my kids and my kids' kids. All right. That's what I'm doing. All right. Now, if I decide to take some out to do a transaction because there's so much more in it than what I put into it, then I'll do that. Or maybe I might want to use it for collateral, for some other kind of big deal or something like that, But the bottom line is that I've never seen anything like this in my life. Well, I didn't have to do no work and made 4 times what I started with at the beginning of the year. That's crazy. That's insane. That's outrageous. Praise the Lord. That's what I want. That's the kind of activity I want in my life. How about you? I like things that are insanely productive. I hate the predictable and the mundane. All right. I'm trying to get up out of this suit. The next time you see me, I'm going to be in a George Jetson outfit. That's right. Okay. But right now, I'm just breaking out of this yabba dabba do mentality. So my question to you is that are you stuck like Chuck? All right. All right. Are you in the bank like Frank? And are you still doing these old things that don't really, now, you've heard people say, oh, Ricky, Mr. Williams, Brother Rick, I'm tired of hearing about all these get rich quick schemes, all right? Well, let me tell you something, buddy. We are in a technical age, all right? There are several people that put an idea together, and the first day they put that thing online, they made millions of dollars, all right? So snap out of it, okay? That is snap out of it, okay? That old-fashioned way of thinking, talking about what you want to get rich slow. How much sense does that make? I don't want to get rich quick. You want to get rich slow? All right, so stop it, okay? All right, get with what it's going to happen. Not it's going to happen. It's happening. It doesn't make no difference whether you Fred Flintstone, Barney Rubble, or whether you join the Jetsons, okay? It doesn't matter, all right? Me, I just got enough sense to know that I'm not going to yabba dabba do my way through the rest of my life, all right? So in closing, go to Coinbase, open yourself up a Coinbase account. All right. Then you can start buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all the different coins that they have. And if you just don't know what you're doing and you need some help, you can email me at rick.stellaholmes@gmail.com, and I have somebody from my staff help you to do what it is to get your account started. All right. Well, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege, and I'm not holding you long today because we done wasted too much time already. You should have been rushed on over and started you an account so that you can start making way more than you are making in them slow, methodical, dinosaur Dino bank accounts that you have right now. So I'm going to hopefully when you get through it here, you will not be yabba dabba doing, but you'll be making your way on over to make those changes. So you have a wonderful day. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today. God bless you in all your endeavors. May you be prosperous in everything that you put your hand towards doing. And I certainly hope to see you on the beaches of the world.